Rally TV, and well, let's talk about it for a moment because it's been out for how long's it been since it's officially launched? What, 2 weeks? But it's been piloted for way longer now, and let's have a bit of a talk about it because it's a good concept and it's being executed quite well, but there are still some bits and pieces that could be done better. Let's talk about what it is first, in case you aren't aware. It is an all-in-one subscription for the WRC promoter, which means that with the one subscription that used to be for WRC Plus, then became WRC Plus All Live, you get Rally TV, which also includes every stage live of the ERC and all live coverage of World RX and its support events. Which of course meant for the past few rounds where we haven't had the RX1Es, you've got like the Euro RX1 Supercars or the British Rallycross, what was it called? Five Nations Rallycross when you're at Lidwin Hill. And those have been good things to have, they've been good things to see, they've been good things to watch. And overall, the Rally TV idea of it being like a 24/7 rally station that shows you live stuff, but also different stages from throughout the season and archival stuff, that's really cool. And it means you don't need to go to the different sites to watch the live streams if you're on a computer, though I still do it the old-fashioned way because it makes more sense for me. But the big sticking point is going to be the mobile apps. And the reason why that is because, well, it makes it much easier to have one app than it does to have, what was it going to be, like 3 separate apps, which all could have run slightly differently. So, for a bit of context with my kind of experience with it, the phone that I am using is a Samsung S20 FE. And one of the things that I have with that is that some of the apps run slightly differently because it's a slightly older phone. Rally TV can run okay for me, but the biggest problem is, and this is something that you didn't have with the WRC app or the ERC apps, this is a bug that's coming with Rally TV. Things like live timing don't show up as easily, and you have to do a lot more scrolling and swiping across. The pop-out player doesn't work quite as well as it did on WRC or the FIA ERC app. But those are things I'm sure will get ironed out with time with more compatibility updates. One of the things it does have that these other apps didn't have is the access to the archives that you can get on the web player. So, for example, the history of onboards. So when you've seen me doing, say, the video that I did with the Great Orme, I tracked that down and figured out how much of the route I was going to use by looking at the 2015 onboards, because Great Orme, as the real world road, could only be driven in one direction, and I wanted to see how long that was. So I could load up anybody's run. So I think I've loaded up, say, Robert Kubica's run, and it just went, okay, this is where I started, this is where it ended, that's the amount that I have to film, that's the amount I have to edit. And it was cool to be able to do that. It's not something that you were able to do before Rally TV was launched. I think what I want to see WRC Promoter do is then take this to the other series. I really want to be able to follow, say, the MERC or the APRC, even if the time zones would be all over the place. I'd love to follow Côte d'Azur, or even like the smaller events like the European Rally Trophy. I'd love to have highlights for those. Because for me as a rallying fan, it's brilliant to see all of these bits and pieces come in. And the FIA should do more to do it. I know WRC Promoter and the FIA aren't one and the same, but WRC Promoter has some of the resources to do it, so the FIA should enable it more too. I mean, you see championships like the BRC have got live stages now as part of their packages. It'd be nice to have that. Because with circuit racing, everybody goes to the same spot, right? You don't get that with rallying. So we need to make the most of it. And hopefully Rally Raid series such as Dakar and the W2RC will start to follow it. But those are my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching and hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.